Hey everyone, I love yellow eyeshadow. I love it even more during the summer, and I wanted to do a tutorial using a yellow eyeshadow that I recently got, which is this guy here, if I can get it out to show you, and it's Butter Cupcake by Sugar Pill. You can see it back here anyhow. Absolutely amazingly gorgeous eyeshadow. I got this from LetzMakeup.co.uk. I bought a few bits from there out of curiosity to see how amazing it was, and it lived up to it. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this tutorial anyhow, watch on. And then I did a separate tutorial on the skin, which is just kind of like my everyday skin tutorial, not really using much foundation or anything like that. But if you are interested in seeing how I do that and say my moisturizer or whatever, you can go ahead and watch that. I'll link to that below. So yeah, go ahead and enjoy. Thanks guys. Okay, so I already have my base done, which I just recorded in another video, which was like kind of my everyday like base makeup routine. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you the eye and the rest of the face makeup now. So I'm going to pop on some eye primer. This is my BH Cosmetics Lip and Eye Primer. I love this one still. It's pretty much been my everyday go-to primer since I got it. You can use your Urban Decay Primer Potion or your Too Faced Fat Shadow Insurance or your Paint Free Paint Pot or whatever you have. And just pop that all over the lid from lash line to brow bone. So then for the main eye colour, I'm using Sugar Pill's Butter Cupcake eyeshadow. You could use like Max Chrome Yellow or even like this yellow NYX colour. They're practically the same thing, there's hardly any difference. Any bright yellow would do. And I'm just going to pick it up on a eyeshadow brush and press it all over my lid. I bought the eyeshadow from LetzMakeup.co.uk there last week, and I have to say I'm like really impressed by the quality of the eyeshadow. It really wasn't that expensive either. You can buy palettes as well, but I just wanted to get one of the eyeshadows just to check it out first and see how it was. It just goes on so smooth. You don't even have to pack on that much colour. I mean, you can see there immediately how much comes out. Beautiful, beautiful colour. And speaking of LetzMakeup.co.uk as well, really good customer service. I sent a message to the company or to the website on a Saturday evening, not expecting to hear back till Monday at least. And I got a response back the next day, which was brilliant on a Sunday. So and delivery was really quick as well, because I'd heard like Wayne Goss Makeup Artist going on about them loads, and kind of in the back of my head I kept thinking that I wanted to check it out and see what they had, and they have loads. So anyone in UK and Ireland, definitely check them out. But anyhow, that was Butter Cupcake by Sugar Pill, and you get actually 4 grams of product, so you get a whop load of product here. So then next I'm going to apply a highlight colour to underneath my brow arch. This is a palette that I just made up the last day. I depotted a load of eyeshadows, so you can see like these are NYX shadows, these are the, oh crap, I can't remember the name of the brand. It's an American brand, we don't have them here. Heather sent them to me. And then just a few other bits like Ben Nye and the Sugar Pill one. So I'm just going to pick any random eyeshadow here and use that, just like a light creamy white. Apply that underneath my brow arch. Sorry, I know my voice is a bit croaky today. I don't really know why. I think I have a few germs knocking about the place, so that's probably the reason behind it. So I'm just going to apply that underneath the brow arch anyhow, and a little bit on the inner corner. Then with the small brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the yellow and apply it just on the inner corners at the bottom. So next I'm going to pick up just like a dark brown. I'm not even sure what this brown is. I got it for Boots somewhere. It's you know, kind of similar to Mystery or Brun or something like that by MAC, just a regular kind of deep brown. And with the blending brush, this is my Sigma, don't know what it's called now, but it's like the 217 by MAC. Just start putting that back and forth in the crease, like so. Keep it low down first. You can blend it up, the colour up then a little bit as you go along, so that you know, so it's not too high to start off with. Just keep blending that back and forth. Actual eyelid, just to blend it in with the yellow. So that's kind of high enough. I don't really want to go higher than that, and just do the same to the other eye. So you could either leave it like that and just leave it clean underneath the eye, or you could pick up a little bit of the brown on your small brush again and use it to define the lower lash line, which I tend to like to do a little bit. Especially if someone has blonde eyelashes. I don't always do it on myself because my own eyelashes are quite dark, and especially if I put mascara on them, it adds plenty of definition. But I'm just going to run that along the lower lashes and blend it lightly in with the Buttercup Cake eyeshadow. Next I'm going to go into dark brown again, and I'm just using the same brush. This is my NYX Beef 17 smudge brush. I really love it. It's like a tiny, really tiny eyeshadow brush, but it's quite stiff and you have quite a lot of control with it. So it actually works pretty well as or decent as an eyeliner brush, as long as you don't want a really fine line. If you use the tip. So I'm going to use just any dark brown again and start running it along the top outer half of my lash line, and you can see there it just almost works as a really soft kind of eyeliner. You could wet your brush and use or apply the eyeshadow wet if you want a slightly stronger look, but that's kind of strong enough for me for the time being. So you can see the difference between both eyes there. Sorry if I'm constantly looking over to the side a bit. I'm just looking at the monitor to see what I'm doing. And then the same here again. If you go too high up with the brown, just go back into your yellow and just go over it a tiny bit. So just like that, and that way it's kind of softened the yellow look a little bit as well. It makes it a little bit more wearable, because I know I've done looks before with yellow and it's kind of pretty much been all yellow, or mixed with like brown, not brown but more orange colours or whatever, but this is a look I really love to wear. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of a light eyebrow pencil to my eyebrows. This one is Professional Makeup. I got this in Screen Face and it's in the colour Blonde. It's a really soft pencil. They do them in a gazillion different colours and they're all only like, I think it was about £3. I hope and I expect that they still have them. They're brilliant pencils. I definitely want to stock up on more, because I only had this one. This is my second of the blonde ones, but it's brilliant. So when my hair has been lightened and with my lightened eyebrows, it's the perfect kind of eyebrow colour. And finally, to finish off the eyes, I'm going to use, this is the L'Oreal Volume Shocking Mascara. It comes in like two parts. It's a primer here and then there's the black part, but I'm actually just going to use the black part by itself because I find it works really well. Maybe not so much at the start, but I think I've mentioned this before in videos where I find that if you let a mascara mature, and I don't mean like by leaving the pot open and letting no air get in by any means, but if you've kind of used it a couple of times and then you forget about it for like a few weeks or a month or two or whatever, I find when I go back to it, it's kind of, before it gets gloopy or hard or anything like that, it's not so runny as it would have been before, and I find it works much better. And that's what I found with this mascara. And also, since I've been using the Rapid Lash, which is the eyelash growth serum, I find I don't really need to bother with false eyelashes anymore. My eyelashes, you know, a lot of people think they are false now. when I have mascara on them, and they're just really long, and they've definitely gotten a bit fuller. Though I did pull about 3 eyelashes out of this eye yesterday when I was curling them, which was an accident, but anyhow. Just pop that all over my eyelashes, just like that. This comb is a bit weird. It's one of those like actual proper comb ones, which I haven't really liked in the past, but like I said, I've just gone back to this mascara in the past few days and I'm loving it again. So there you go. Because the base behind your eyelashes as well is so bright, when you use a really black mascara, it really makes the eyelashes stand out. I think they look really dramatic. So when you've your eyes finished, pop a little bit more concealer on if you need it, if you've had any fallout, just to like take away any yellow tinge, because I have a little bit of a fallout from the butter cupcake. And that's the eyes done as much as I'm going to do them today. So to finish off the rest of my face, I'm going to apply a tiny bit of MAC's High Definition Face Powder. Not MAC, Elf's High Definition Face Powder. You need so little of this, so put a little bit on. I put it into the lid, pop a little bit on a brush, a fluffy brush, and like tap it off, because you need only the tiniest sweep of it to take away shine. Especially if you want to have photos taken or anything like that. You don't want to cover the face in the white powder. And that's that. So then for blush, I'm going to use, what do I have handy? I have from this, from the NYX case here, I'm going to use, if I can open it at all. Whoa. Never mind that, I'm just going to use this pink colour here in the middle. It's really pretty pink colour. It's kind of a little bit like a softer pink swoon, if you know your MAC colours. Pop that on the cheeks. I love pink and yellow together. I think I've said that before, I love pink and gold together as well. I just think it looks so pretty. But I'm going to apply this kind of a bit low down there, but on the cheek bone, like high on the cheek and up into the temples. So, and around the side of the eye as well. For the lips, I'm going to add a little bit of MAC Subculture lip liner, just to kind of correct my line shape without like filling them in too much. And then I'm just going to finish off with the gloss, and this is going to be Elf's Mineral Lip Gloss in Nude. You could use like a nice pink lip gloss would be nice as well, but I just don't want it to be too pinky. And that's the whole look finished. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks a million for watching. And I know probably haven't seen me in a while. I'm recording this now without any internet, so I'm going to try and get loads recorded and upload them when the internet's back, so hopefully you'll see loads of me once you do start seeing me again. So yeah, in the meantime, thanks a million for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you really soon for another video. Salam.